Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of New Belt Day Review. I am Serg Moore, and this beauty just came in today. 3 days early, and absolutely gorgeous. I waited a little bit before I ordered it. Did not want to get it from AEW shop. Their price was way too high. Found it for for some less money than what they were asking. And man, it is gorgeous. Now let me tell you, I was not going to get this. I already had one that I'm going to show you. We'll compare it in a minute. I had one that was made by Mian Belts, and I really loved it. It was beautiful. And I always said to myself, well, if they ever come out with a replica of this belt, I'll probably just keep the one I have because, it's already great. Well, this one came out, and I took a look, and I was like, wow, they did a pretty good job on that. It's gorgeous. But there was one thing I saw right away that I was like, that's not right. So I'm not going to get it. And it was this. The logo. The original logo, I'll show you a few pictures. It said All Elite Wrestling along with it. But I guess since they have the new logo now, which doesn't have the cracks in it, they only put that. So it's a little... I think all the AEW women's belts had the words up there, All Elite Wrestling. So that's the only thing I found was inaccurate. And for that one reason, I was not going to order it. But then I saw several videos. Again, I'm going to post, I'll post links or I'll post pictures of them so you can see. But these guys did amazing reviews of this belt and showed the details. And when I saw that, I said, oh no, I'm going to have to get it. So, here it is. Got this one from Corrado's, who is on eBay. He's a fellow collector who sells a lot of belts on there, always has great pictures of them. And it got here really fast. He did an amazing job packing it. But more than anything, guys, the details on this, it is exactly what everybody says. It is just immaculate. Look at that. To the smallest detail on that jewel holder, or stone holder. Look at that. Everything has beautiful details. Everything pops. Just absolutely gorgeous belt. I think this actually looks better than the real belt, to be honest with you. If you look at the pictures of the real belt, they're not as clean. I'm sure their leather is a lot better. That's the one thing I did hear or read from other people. Look at that. Look at how that banner pops. It's just ridiculous. I heard from other people that the strap was super stiff, and it is. When I pulled it out, it literally is a surfboard. But it's going to sit on display. I'm definitely not getting this anything. I'm not restoning, releathering. It's going to stay the way it is. But let's pop out, man. Let's see the back. Huh? Everybody loves the back for some reason. There it is. Great job. Does have the screws exposed, which I'm okay with that. Because if you ever do want to get it releathered, you don't have to rip up the back. It's a lot easier to get it off. But yeah, guys, this is... it's an addiction. I need help. Look at that. Oh my god. Just absolutely gorgeous. Look at these over here. That looks like Britt Baker. Yeah, sticking her hand in someone's mouth. And it's not Adam Cole. Anyway. Yeah, look at that. Even the edges have amazing details. This is probably one of the most beautiful belts ever made. For women, for all, really for any. I'm sorry about this cough, guys. I am probably coming down with something. My kid is sick every other week. And of course, she loves to lick my face. She jokes around and does that, and then daddy gets sick. So, here I am. But, look at that. Cross body block, is that what that is? Yes. Just amazing work. let's bring out my Mian Belts version. I love what they did on the leather too. Very cool. Let's bring out my Mian version and compare, and then we'll close this up. See what I have to do for you guys? Look at that. I had to take down, AEW cabinet just to get these babies in here, or just to get it out and put in the new one. Wow. I mean, can you tell which one is the new one? Amazing. I mean, guys, I've had this belt since this women's title first appeared. I ordered this belt, and you can see the review I have for it on my channel right there. There you go. And I loved it. Look, he did a great job. Bunch of stacked plates. You know, look at that. Even the cross body block was stacked. Really nice jewels. See? Yeah, Britt Baker was decent. I mean, everything looks great. The tooling was a little different, you know. But Mian always does a great job. And I remember when I ordered this, it took forever. And he sent one that got stolen. And I had to wait even longer. And when it got here, I was so amazed because he really did a good job. Look at that. I never did an actual review of this because I was sick at the time. So I kind of did a light version where you saw pictures of it. So nobody's actually seen a video of this until now. And he did a good job, right? This was maybe a couple of months after the belt debuted. So you know he didn't have a lot of art. But guys, it is very nice. Loved it as long as I've had it, but yeah, it does not compare, guys. Look at this women's world banner, and then look at this one. I think that is, when I saw this right here, is when I said, yeah, I need to get that. At least he had the correct wording up here. But even then, look at that. A totally stacked plate. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's see on the inside here. He did a good job on the art, right? But when you compare it, much deeper, much more detailed, the exact art. You're not working off pictures now. That is the exact art. Not this one. This is pictures. Guesses. X's and O's. When in reality, it was much more detailed. They are kind of X's and O's. He was right, but they're not blacked in. They're just gold. They're dual plated. Look at this wrestling champion banner. Again, he didn't do a bad job. I think he even got the right font. And I remember when he was making me that, I told him he had the wrong font, and I sent him a picture and he corrected it. And then I'm pretty sure he used it from then on whenever he made this. Now I noticed this in pictures too. When they put these in, they are actually connected. These little medallions are connected to the main plate. I don't know if that's a good thing. I guess it is. But Mian didn't do that. He just attached it to the leather. And it worked out fine. And it looked fine. But man, look at the details on these though. Right? Not as detailed, right? He's working off pictures. Let's go to these side plates. Beautiful. Love how that dome is actually domed. Okay. And then we do. He didn't do a bad job either. Really nice on the dome. Yeah, not the same details. A lot of blacked in X's and O's when it's just gold. It is X's and O's at least. So he did a pretty good job finding the details to add. And I mean, guys, like I said, this was back when I first ordered it. When they first produced this belt. When they first televised it. So he didn't have much information to go on and did a pretty decent job when you compare the two. Very nice. Now, leather-wise, of course, leather-wise, he's going to be a little softer. This was a little stiff for Mian, though. But it did have the edges. And it is obviously going to be, look at this. There he is. Let's go surfing now. Incredible. But the details on it are amazing. Man, and the other thing, the smell of this thing. I mean, it's not new, but it's pretty new, but it still smells like new. Love that new belt smell. But yeah, a lot more tooling in the leather. And his was pretty plain. And always, you can always see the AEW logo better on the actual replicas. They always do a really good job where, you know, makers have to do what they can. So, other thing that I really made me want to get this belt is that curve. There is barely a curve on this at all. But, guys. Yeah. Amazing curve on that. See the difference. So there it is, guys. Not gonna do a over-the-shoulder test because it's a surfboard, so we're just gonna leave it like that. But they have another new one. I'll post a picture right here, and it's $800. I always like getting the official replicas, especially with AEW, because they always do work like this. And there we go. The unified belt is gorgeous. I'm not saying it's not. It's absolutely beautiful, but I don't have any real connection to it. I watched all these AEW belts that I have when they were debuted and defended, and I don't watch AEW as much as I used to. I kind of just skim through the highlights on YouTube. Same thing for WWE. Actually, I probably don't even watch the highlights for WWE because it's pretty predictable. So I kind of know what's going to happen. But anyway. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Maybe one day if it's on sale on eBay and somebody's trying to get rid of it. Yeah, it's a beautiful belt. But I'm not paying $800. Enough is enough, guys. If they release the international belt, maybe I'll have to go take a look, but I don't think they are. If they released the unified that replaced it, they might not be releasing it. We will see. But that is all I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I am so happy. I'm going to put this one back in her display. And then we have a little short video so you can see how the display turned out. Thank you for watching. And like I always say, get the heck out of here. It's Saturday. Time for some football. Serg more.